All right, so now for the verse. In the verse section, we played that G chord again, but instead of having our pinky in third of our E string, we have it in third of our B string, so over there. And we start playing, so we play E and G and B string. So got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on that 4 and we play open G and B. So like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go to that D minor chord. C over G. And then in that last bar, you still get C over G, but it has a little variation to it, and that goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So what we do is we play that C over G, we play bass and then G and B. Once more. Then put your middle finger in second of D, play that with your thumb, play G and B again, then E string again, and then G and B again. So like this. So the first 4 bars of the verse, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Then we go to the next 4 bars, and those go like this. 3, 4. And then it stays on that C over G for 2 bars. So those first 2 bars are sort of, I mean, they're starting to become more and more similar to what we already played. So you play G, that G chord, play E string, then G and B, then E again, then pinky in third off top string, then bass note again, G and B, bass note again, and then you play that index finger in first position of B. Then we get that hammer on, and at the same time playing that D bass note, so like this. And the rest is the same as what we played before, so like this. 3, 4. Etc. Then in the next 4 bars, there is something happening at the end of it. So in the last of those 4 bars, we start to switch to A minor. And we have a little variation in the first bar. So in the first bar, we play the following things. So we get this. So what you do is you just play that G with open G and B string and third position of low E. Then we get that first position with a hammer on to third to go to that D minor. C over G. And then we go to A minor. So for that, we have open A string and we put our middle finger in second position of G. So those 4 bars go like this. 3, 4. Then we go into the next 4 bars, and those are exactly played as the intro, the first bars of the intro. So that goes like this. 3, 4. So now we came to the end of the verse. What we do now is we repeat the entire verse. Now, I don't think it's very useful to go through each and every single variation there is on the picking pattern. Maybe I already did a few too many. So what I'll do now is I'll play through the first verse, And then after that, we'll go into the bridge part and the outro, and that should conclude this tutorial. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now for the bridge. In the bridge, we get, I think, one extra chord, which is E minor. The bridge is very basic. Eventually, in the end of it, I feel there is some other instruments that are starting to join in. We're not going to be doing that in this tutorial. We're just going to stick to this picking pattern. And the bridge goes like this. So you play first the G chord like we're used to. Then 2 more beats in the next bar. Then we go to the C chord. So instead of having C over G, you put your ring finger on third position of your A string. Play that for 2 beats, and then you go to E minor. And for 8 beats. Now, you could sort of fret that E minor chord, but you're going to be playing just open E, open G, and open B string. So you could use no fingers if you'd actually want to. So that bridge goes like this: 3, 4. And then it goes all the way back to the start of the verse, and you get a couple of repeats. All right, so there are a couple of repeats happening. So if you want to know the nitty and gritty of that, then do download the tab for this. The outro has not necessarily new things, new chords, but the outro does have a slightly different chord sequence than what we're used to. And that goes like this. So you play, start with a G chord. Going to C, and then to A minor. So once more, G, D minor, C, then A minor, and then it ends on G. So nothing new under the sun there. There's just there's just a couple of things that you'll probably just have to work out with the tune. I think the tabs are pretty clear, so you can download that on my Patreon page. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you again sometime. Bye.